Hello, and welcome to the to Broomstick Capital, the place for businesses and business owners who have embraced their spiritual side. So this is part of our manifestation week, and today it's called Creativity in Business. So this is our BSQ Tuesday. BSQ stands for Business Spiritual Quotient. And we are going to talk about how you can use not spirituality. You are already open to your spiritual side. I'm talking about how you can use your creativity for your business. So, for example, why is that important? If you are not using your creativity, you're going to be very boring. You're going to be like everybody else, and you're going to just follow a template. And that's very well and done if you work in a job and you have to follow rules. But when you have your own business, it's about it's not really about keeping up with competition or be fearful of your competition. It's more about being creative in how you can reach out to your customers, your clients, and in a way that is going to be unique to you. And that's why your creativity is important. For example, right now I'm using my creativity being in my bedroom, in the bed with you, because I decided that it was too late to go back to the desk. And I thought, well, what a great way to talk about creativity by being creative myself in this life, right? So it doesn't really matter why I came up with that idea. I just decided to make the best of a situation. And that's part of creativity. Creativity is about you tapping into that intuitive side of yourself that is going to show you different ways to do something that is original, unique, not because you're forcing yourself or you're going to... It's the energy from which you operate is also super important, right? It's about really being completely unique by being you, because nobody else is like you. Using the way your hobbies, talk about things that are unique to you. So now, if you're a 250k plus business and in terms of turnover, and you might wonder, well, are you serious? Are you kidding me? What are my clients going to think of me? Well, it depends on your clients. Obviously, if you have a very traditional clientele, being in a bed talking about something which is probably a little serious might sound what you could say non-serious or irresponsible. However, is that really true? This is how I believe in controversial marketing. I believe in what you will say can shock, and then people will remember you forever. In a good way or in a bad way, where it depends what your product is about and what you deliver as well. So it's the combination. It's you need to have substance, obviously, right? So Yes. So you need to have substance. And if you just controversial for the sake of being controversial and you have nothing to offer and you're actually quite shallow and your product or your service is actually not great, then of course it's not going to work. However, if you have something of value that people love, doing something that is very original, creative, and completely unique is going to really draw attention and drive more and more attention to you, and therefore more clients and more business and more fun, because you want to attract the people that are really your type of people. Because otherwise, what's the point of having a business if you can't even enjoy who you're interacting with, right? So that's for those who believe in this. And that's why you're following my channel and you're following my social media, because you have that belief deep in yourself that life is about doing something that you do really enjoy and are excited about, and it's about being more and more who you are at your core whether it's in your personal life, but also in your business life and in your professional life. And that can be really fun and light. It doesn't need to be super serious or super conservative or something that is following some sort of rules that some people decided a long time ago and everybody followed. You create your rules, so you decide. Now, how can you unlock your creativity? That's the next part. I had a client who came to me for my 6-week quantum transformation program and needs to tap into her creativity for her business. And because she was very anxious, it was quite hard to be flowing in her creative self where there is so much going on. Well, it's a question of practice and what you prioritize, right? It's how you set the way you operate. But at the same time, there is something energetically that also is to be done. So when I work with my clients, for example, I work a lot when they want to unlock their creativity. So the place I'm going to focus on is their sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is about your sexual energy. However, sexual energy is about procreation, which means also creation, procreation, right? Creation, creativity. So if you are not liberated in your sacral chakra, well, you might struggle to be creative, but also your sexual energy might not be very not active, but your sexual energy might be blocked to some level. And I know it sounds weird to talk about sexuality when I talk about creativity. However, it is totally related. And I have a module in my course, 50 Shades, when it's 50 Shades of Light and Darkness, when I focus in the module 1 on the sacral chakra. And the module 1 is entitled, I think, It's All About Pleasure, or something like that. So you can check it on my website, themagnificentabundancemanifesto.com, bringing magic into your life, and then you go and you check. There are magical courses. So now, when you heal the sacral chakra, what happens? You unlock a part of yourself that is going to allow yourself to have fun and to put fun as a priority in your life. And when you are connected with your fun side, which is your child energy, then you get inspiration. And that's how you create, and you become creative, and then you do things in your business that is going to really be shining because it comes from a place of excitement, a place of joy, and that is what is magnetic. That is what magnetizes people. That is why it's going to attract more clients for you and high vibe as well, of a higher quality. If you tend to just follow what everybody is doing and you are just copy-pasting whatever you're seeing because you are already stressed out that you might be behind, or that is a very stressful way of doing business and quite exhausting, and you might end up in burnout because ultimately what does it mean when you only follow what everybody's saying but you don't do your own thing? That means you don't trust yourself. And you're always into doubting yourself and checking what everybody else is doing. Yes, it's good to have an eye, to be aware of what's happening in the world, of business and in the world generally speaking, but don't let this become your bully, It's about just, yeah, that's nice, I might think of that, but don't be obsessed with competition. Instead, focus on your sense of creativity to deliver to you what you want to share with the world, so that the people that you want to attract are completely magnetized by you, are completely drawn by your energy, by your sense of fun. And even, I'm giving you another example. For example, when Richard Branson, right, the guy, Virgin, he is super creative and a little wild and crazy, and that's what people notice him, remember him, and kind of have a little bit of that fascination for him. So when he launched his airline company, Virgin Airlines, right? So he actually even mentioned that. I think I read his book, his biography, and he was saying that I was supposed to say not BT, but British Airlines, BA, so British Airlines, gave him a really tough time because they didn't want to have a new competitor. They did some like really mean things to him, so he couldn't do it the traditional way. So I think he did something like super crazy, like he went on this balloon in the air, or something. Or he did something. I don't remember exactly, but one of the wild things that he did was he's done things that are always like a little surprising, shocking, controversial, and people love it. I mean, not everybody, of course, but those who actually like his energy will be drawn to him. So I think one time he then went in this, I don't even know the word, but I hope you understand, like you go into this balloon in the air, and that was how we advertised his airline. Another time he crossed, he did something else, and then one he had this picture of himself with a naked model on his back whilst he was water skiing. That was quite shocking, and that was really fun. Obviously, I'm not saying to do all of these crazy things and you need to go out of your way to fake it. No, just be you. Be who you want to be. Like right now, I am shooting this from my bedroom because I thought it was fun. And, it's all about creativity and be creative right now. Did I copy that from someone? No. I just, figured it out whilst deciding what I want to do. Is check with you. And that is what is going to create your strength, your uniqueness, your sense of self. So it's super, super important to tap into that creative part of yourself to have a life that is going to be delicious, blissful. And if you are struggling with it, that means somehow that your sacral chakra is blocked. And it is actually related to your sexuality. So if you want to look into this and work on expanding your business, it doesn't mean that if you want to expand your business, you will have to work on your sexual energy. You might, because everything is related. I did talk yesterday in my live on Frequency of Money for Money Monday that a holistic approach is about making sure that you're aligned. And when you align, that means one thing you do in one area of your life is going to affect everything else. So if you have a business that is making 250K plus and you want to take it to the next level, I have various programs that cover this. Actually, I have a program, whether it's 6 weeks, 3 months, or 6 months, it's more and more thorough and advanced, particularly if you have a team and you want to really take it to the next level. And the way I work is very non-conventional, but super mega effective. So I will look into the energy of your building itself. I'm going to look into the energy of the people you're working with, and I'm going to do some healing, clearing, and practical coaching as well. So that's a very unique way, but so powerful. So I'm going to drop the link somewhere in the description below. Look for it. And that was it for today. My advice to you is be you in your business. Be creative. Come up with things and use your intuition because creativity, to me, also equals inspiration. You know, when you're inspired, somehow it is your creativity, right? Because it comes from you channel divine intelligence to give you guidance on what you need to do. So then whatever you're going to come up with is going to be a product of your inspiration / creation / imagination. So then that's how you're going to create something amazing, totally unique, totally you, that your ideal clients are going to feel completely fascinated with, by, and they're going to really, really rush to be able to work with you. And that is something that you can learn, that you can enhance, you can improve at a quantum pace, particularly if you work with me. My sessions are super strong and very quick to see results. So if you want more information, you can click on the link. And again, I'm going to give you a little homework. So if this is you, if you have the business, 250K plus team, and you think that your creativity needs a little bit of a boost, well, now I'm going to ask you to come up with 1 or 5 or 2 okay, let me think. Okay, 3. That's the number that came to me. Okay, come up with 3 crazy ideas that you think this is going to be so crazy, that is making you just laugh just as the thought of it. Okay? So just do this and experiment. And then, of course, you can put in the comment and I will reply. And that will be fun. Okay? So, on that note, I'm going to wish you a good night because I'm going to bed now. And, well, I was very happy to have this live with you, to be creative tonight as well. I love being creative. So, and because it's the gist of life, I would say. That's what makes life exciting, your creativity. And I wish you happy manifesting. Bye. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, share, like, and put a comment under the video. Bye and happy manifesting.